not the Cassidy battle because that's April 3rd for anybody that wants to watch it on RBE, but I know AJ Anthony Joshua. He will be. They've set up a match with I think a rematch clause between him and the Gypsy King, aka Tyson Fury, the lineal champ. We'll say.
Yeah, that belt look like it looks trashy, but I understand. Like, you know, it's cool, but they could like redesign the belt or something. Like, come on, yo, like, come on, it's time.
Okay, I get. Don't get me wrong. I understand the purpose of lineal champion. I understand the purpose of it because it makes sense, but I just don't feel like you should use that as like the, hey, I am a champion, because no one ever talks about it. Like, because it just signifies that you beat the man that beat the man.
That means nothing.
It means a lot.
It means
to beat the man that beats the man.
As far as championship goes, it means nothing. And I'm going to tell you why it means nothing. If it meant something, there would be one world heavyweight championship across the board. But you have 10 belts for one weight division. So why does it matter? Why should I believe your championship means more than the other 9? Why?
I mean, in this situation, I'll say this, right? Because I definitely understand where you're coming from with that, right? Okay. My thing in terms of Tyson Fury, it was like, look at it like Dragon Ball Z, right? You know how they got to get together to get the Dragon Balls together to get the dragon, and then they make the wish, and the balls dismantle and go everywhere, right?
Right.
In this situation, he beat the guy that had all of the belts.
Okay.
He beat the guy had all the belts. He beat Klitschko, had all the belts. And then when Tyson Fury left because of like drugs and all of that stuff, then just like the Dragon Balls, because he got his wish was granted, and then he left the game because of drugs or whatever. Yeah. And then the belts kind of just made their way across the world again, i.e. in the hands of Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua.
This is real life. It should not be that difficult. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to unite the belts. It's just like, yo, like let's just work on reuniting the belts in some way, shape, or form, you know?
Yeah. Just unite the championships, have one de facto world heavyweight champion of boxing. This is the guy. They're combining 6, 7 different belts to be like the undisputed unified champion. It means nothing. This bout should be like, hey, this is all the belts combined into one true championship belt. If Tyson wins, he's the guy. If Anthony wins, he's the guy. Not he's the WBO, WBC, IBO, IBF, the Ring Magazine, the Lineal, the ESPN magazine. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It just dilutes the credibility of a championship. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's been going on with the welterweight fighters with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Who's the true number 1 welterweight? Well, Terrence Crawford got the World Boxing Organization belt. You know, Terrence Crawford got, Errol Spence got the, IBF and whatever corrupt organization championship belt. So I'm glad that they're fighting, because it's going to be like, all right, who's the true number 1 heavyweight in the world between Anthony and Tyson? They got the guys right. The championship shit, it don't matter, man. It don't matter. Like, they just need to unify the belts. It's just because guess what? You still got the British heavyweight champion, the United Kingdom heavyweight champion, the Saudi Arabian champion, that they're waiting to put the belt on the winner of the fight. Like, it's just too much shit. With that being said, I think Tyson Fury is going to beat Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lau. And does anybody know when this fight is happening?
Nah, I just saw there was an announcement. They'll probably have it. They'll probably be making it probably within the next 3 to 6 months, probably.
I got Tyson Fury. I'm not sure if he's going to finish him or anything like that. It's possible, but I mean, like, from what I've seen from Tyson Fury, I think he'll just keep him in the deep waters and fuck with him a little bit.
I'd see him win a decision. Anthony Joshua, he's not a bad heavyweight boxer. I just think Tyson Fury's the better boxer.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah. So, unless Tyson Fury comes in overweight, out of shape like Andy Ruiz, it's really his fight to lose. That's how I see it.
even if he came out of weight and overweight and out of shape, I still would have Tyson Fury winning. Only I say that when there was only one champion, he was in the same space and he beat that guy. He beat Klitschko the same way. I think Anthony Joshua is going to lose this fight. Regardless, if it goes to decision, Anthony Joshua has a chance of winning depending on where the fight is. Just because you know how things can be with not even just boxing, but just sports in general. When you have like something that's a earner pretty much, right? So I have Tyson Fury winning the fight. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he can he could probably get Joshua out by the. I'm gonna say he can get Joshua out by like the 9th or 10th round.
I was thinking the 8th.
Okay, yeah, later round. Yep. Okay,
I was thinking the 8th.
Yeah, like it really just depends. But Tyson Fury is hands down. Tyson Fury to me, I've always believed has been the best fighter amongst all boxers in the past. Maybe out of heavyweights over the past 6 or 7 years, ever since he's won the championship. When he first beat Klitschko, ever since then I haven't seen anybody else prove that they are as good technically, I guess you could say. So.
Well, I mean, shouts out to boxing. They finally got one matchup correct. And, it took a long ass fucking time. And it was probably people be like, yo, we are not paying for this pay-per-view. So, of course they get scared because it's fucking their money up. And they decided to put the correct matchup. It's funny how that works when money is involved in shit like that. So thank God. Shouts out to, the corrupt promoters that decided to be not corrupt for one moment of time to give us a legitimate heavyweight title fight. So thank God for that. But from one title fight to the next title fight, both heavyweights, we got